Next, on Mind After Midnight with Maven.
Everyone is acting like that's something I should explain. My heart hasn't caught up with what my head understands. I'm focused on holding myself together, not celebrating.
Hey, Night Shifter. Welcome to Mind After Midnight. I'm Midnight Maven. And if this time of year has you feeling anxious, overwhelmed, stressed, or just not in a mood to celebrate anything, you are not alone. Tonight, we're opening our first letter from the night shift. It's from someone dealing with a breakup, layoff, and the pressure to be okay during the holidays when they're really not. If you've ever felt rushed to heal or rushed to move on, then tonight is for you too. Because tonight, we're holding space for the people who are surviving something while the world expects them to celebrate. Let's talk about what no one says out loud.
Dear Midnight Maven, my name is T, but I guess you can call me the Grinch. Because I'm just not feeling the holidays this year. And I feel like everyone is acting like that's something I should explain. I've been dealing with a lot lately, and it's starting to feel worse now that the holidays are here. Let me start with I just came out of a long relationship. It should have ended long ago, I know that. But that doesn't mean that I'm okay with it. Sometimes it's like my heart hasn't caught up with what my head understands. And on top of that, my anxiety has been crazy and the stress doesn't stop. I'm worried about my job because they're talking about laying off for the first of the year, and I was the last one hired. I don't feel stable at all right now. So while everyone is planning parties and trips and matching pajamas, I'm low-key in survival mode. Ugly sweaters and New Year's Eve parties are the furthest from my mind. People keep saying things like, you should be relieved now that he's gone. At least you're free now. Try to enjoy the holidays. But what they don't seem to get is that I'm tired. I'm focused on holding myself together, not celebrating. And forcing myself to be social right now is making my anxiety worse. I'm not trying to be negative or rude. I just don't have the energy to pretend to be festive when I'm still processing a breakup and a potential job loss in this economy. And honestly, listening to your content has been one of the few things that has helped me think through some things. So thank you for what you're doing. I'm loving the content and Maven's mysterious vibe, LOL. Oh, and by the way, you can read my letter on your show. I'm okay with that. Signed, T.
My dearest T, first, thank you. Thank you for listening, and thank you for trusting this space. And yeah, I smiled at the mysterious vibe part. I appreciate that more than you know. Now let's get right to your email, because you are absolutely not alone in this holiday season. Most adults experience a spike in stress, anxiety, and financial pressures this time of year. And not only are these feelings both normal and typical, but they're even predictable. Thus, quote unquote, the holiday blues. So you're not wrong for not feeling the holidays this year, love. Maybe more like unfortunate, but not wrong. And also, just as importantly, you don't owe anyone an explanation for it. And now, about your breakup. Walking away from love is always painful, and it can be necessary and still hurt. Both things can be true at the same time, even if people around you don't have the patience to acknowledge and support you in both. Now add anxiety to that, add stress about work, and then add to that the pressure of everyone else acting like joy is mandatory right now. That's heavy. That's a lot, T. So when people say things like, at least you're free from him, or try to enjoy it, what they're really doing, even if they don't mean to, is asking you to hurry through something your nervous system hasn't finished processing yet. And that makes anxiety feel more present. You're not spoiling the holiday fun. You're responding honestly to where you are. And here's something I want you to hear me on clearly. Not wanting to participate in the festivities is not negativity. It's self-awareness. You're in survival mode. And again, that is just as normal, typical, and predictable as the anxiety itself, given your current state of mind. It means you're prioritizing stability over appearances. And that's wisdom, not Grinch-isms. You're allowed to grieve what ended and be uncertain about what's next. You're allowed to be tired without apologizing for it. You're allowed to move at the pace your mind, body, and spirit can handle, and not the pace that makes other people comfortable or festive. And here on Mind After Midnight with Maven, you don't have to clean any of that up. So thank you for being here, T. Thank you for the kind words. And thank you for letting your letter live in this space. We'll stay with you. After all, you are now officially part of the night shift. So listen, night shifters. I want to say this clearly, because someone is carrying unnecessary shame right now. Not wanting to celebrate doesn't mean you're bitter. Pulling back or shutting down doesn't necessarily mean you're broken. And surviving a season quietly doesn't mean you're doing life wrong. Some of you are ending relationships. Some of you are facing uncertainty at work. Some of you are managing anxiety, grief, or exhaustion that doesn't care what time of the year it is. And the truth is, joy is not mandatory when your nervous system is overwhelmed. So here on the night shift, we don't rush healing. We don't perform cheer. And we don't confuse appearances with wellness. If you're holding yourself together right now, that counts. And if all you can do this season is stay afloat, I want you to know that's still strength. If any part of tonight sounded like your life, you don't have to carry it alone. You can write me at dearmidnightmaven@gmail.com. And your letters may be read here on the show. Voice notes and voicemail submissions are coming very soon. And when they do, this space will be ready for you. Clock out, night shifter.